Another warm day today, lots of sunshine in southern Minnesota, but some thunderstorms to the north with a slow-moving front that'll touch off some of that activity again on Wednesday. Better chance Thursday night and cooler, especially for northern Minnesota this weekend. Another air quality alert. This is number 41, I think. Don't quote me on that, for this season in Minnesota. This is mostly for the northern half of the state through noon on Wednesday. And yeah, the average in a year is about 2 to 3. So that's how far ahead we are, of course. And definitely even breaking 2021, which is bad enough. So the analysis of smoke shows more of that smoke. It's mostly elevated for most of us, meaning that white hazy sky that we become familiar with, but it is reaching the ground in some respects, and especially expected to in northern Minnesota. Air quality is moderate across the state, so you want it to be green, under 50, and it's in that generally 50 to 90 range, but getting pretty close to unhealthy for sensitive groups already, and is expected to do so in the northern and especially northwestern parts of the state on and off here over the next 24 hours. So that's what we're dealing with. Again, more of that Canadian wildfire smoke. Now, a warm day today, back into the mid 80s. Could even see some 86, 87 degree readings, I think, especially in the Twin Cities. And quite the outbreak of storms yesterday in the east. Just showing you this because it was remarkable how many severe wind reports there were. Just a couple funnel clouds, but mostly some severe wind gusts. They had a moderate risk of severe weather that definitely verified and panned out. Now we have this cool front to the north of us here, moving out of Canada into northern Minnesota. You can see the wind shift. I put on the streamlines here, which shows surface wind flow. Ahead of it, we've got the warmer air, and eventually some higher dew points moving in ahead of the front too. So this is going to be the focus for thunderstorms to develop late through the afternoon into the evening hours for the northern third of the state. This is 6 p.m. This evening, and then that will kind of fizzle out as the energy dissipates overnight, but we could see some scattered showers still into the early morning to the north. But ahead of it, we're going to see those dew points start to pool. So by midday and afternoon Wednesday, you're going to notice those stickier dew points here in the Twin Cities, southern Minnesota, probably low to maybe even middle 60s dew points, while northern Minnesota sees much drier, cooler air behind that front. In fact, Wednesday, still warm here in the southern part of the state, back into the mid 80s. Northern Minnesota, though, just low to mid 70s for highs. And this next front is going to drop those temperatures even more for the northern part of the state. So as that front sags a little further south, kind of washes out, but will be the focus for at least some spotty thunder here in the Twin Cities and southern Minnesota late Wednesday afternoon with some of that daytime heating. Probably not as going to be as much precipitation as what we see in northern Minnesota later today. But then another more potent front and system comes through, mostly in the overnight Thursday night. Looks like a good bed of scattered showers and storms across the state. Could bring some decent rainfall, but right now it's looking like most of us will see probably under an inch, and we need an inch a week, remember, just to kind of stay afloat. But behind that front, as I mentioned, upper 60s to low 70s only for highs in northern Minnesota Friday and Saturday. Looks like we're going to see just a slight drop in our temperatures here in the southern part of the state, so mostly a northern Minnesota cool down. Meanwhile, we are staying generally at or above normal, 82 the normal high. You can see we stay above that until Saturday, Sunday, so that front may just drop us towards normal. And again, the next best chances of rain come Thursday night, but then we do have some chances here, it looks like late Sunday and then again late Monday next week.